here I'm going to ask another question. It may be a little bit controversial or interesting also. MNCs and private companies are having their own system. What about government industries takeaway on ESG? So will it be really possible? Definitely, it will be possible, but how hard it will be? So, in your point of view, because the thermal power station, and we are explaining a lot of things, and how the pattern of ESG in government industries.
Our ESG journey started for India. Okay, we are thinking that only 2021 our ESG journey started. It's not so.
Mhm.
We have been way ahead than other Western countries, developed countries. Lot of initiatives have been taken for this ESG. Once this corporate social responsibility CSR regulations have been mandatory when it's been enforced on the organizations, CSR funds, how to dissolve the CSR funds. From there, the ESG framework starts.
Yeah, women empowerment and nearest school, rural school development.
How we are going to spend that amount? What way? What is the guidelines they have been given? From there, our ESG journey started. Next, top 1,000 firms in SEBI. They are going to give their ESG reportings. Next thing is, we have been committed for net carbon neutral. Okay, so once we have been committed to this, there is no differentiation between a government firm and a non-government firm. No. Even you may see in the coming days in such a way that this Navaratna, Mini Ratna organizations have been listed out based on the profit as of now. They will add this ESG impact also for listing of the firms. So whether they are government organization, private organization, it is mandatory. I can able to add another point also, how serious our government is. In Western countries, in US, okay, submitting ESG reporting is optionary for you. It's optionary as of now. As of now, it is the company, it is the organization choice. I can or I cannot. But in India, first 1,000 companies, they're telling that you are mandatory, you have to submit your BRSR reporting framework.
Oh,
Business reliability, sustainability reporting framework, mandatory in India.
Oh, very good. So across among developed countries, India has made it mandatory to submit their report.
Submit their reporting. As we are submitting this March month, every March month, we are submitting our balance sheet. Like that, the culture have been nurturing the organization to submit their BRSR reporting also. So we are way yet than other countries. We have to understand that.
Super. So we are, so as a country, we are leading.
Yes,
so
we are leading. Now. And we have to help the policy makers also in this aspect. Yes, it is, as I told you, it is going to give a very big impact as a whole. We are going to have very big impact for the next generations. This is a way that we are doing good for the next generation peoples.
Yes. So this much informations are there. Okay, good, very good. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Satyanarayanan. So you are sharing many points, and it is also eye opener for me, and also I hope it is for many people. Okay, now where I should start? You see, if I am okay, and one more thing before going to the next point, one more thing I'd like to ask here: how the ESG will benefit for the professionals? See, I am a top management team in a corporate. How, as a individually, it will helpful one?
Okay, as an individual, there are two questions which I can able to see in this aspect. Whether I can able to make this ESG as my profession.
Yes. My career growth, yeah.
As a career growth. Next question can be, I've been working in an organization. If I've been having a knowledge of this ESG, how it may be useful for my next, leaders. Okay, this is a two part. First one, ESG. Okay, this ESG, first you have to understand that it is a three domains, as I told you, very vast domains. Getting the expertise in these three domains is very tough, my dear friends, very tough.
Yes.
Okay, not to discourage you, I will saying the fact about this because each domain having a very in-depth knowledge. Okay, I always tell that at least we need a year
Yeah.
to understand about what are the framework, because we are not going to discuss only about the conditions in our country. Okay, if you have been working for a German-based organization, the German-based organization will ask for ESG framework which they are been following up.
Yes.
If you are among top 1,000 firms, you have to submit your BRSR reporting. So you have to understand rules, regulations, what are the things have been Germany and India. So okay, yes, based on your profession, you may be having expertise in any one of the pillars. Good.
Yeah.
My kind suggestion is make that pillar, make sure that you are strengthening that pillar. I am part of HR. If I've been part of HR, I know many things related to the social. Good. Make sure that make that pillar more strengthened. Not only in India. What about the other countries? What are the rules, regulations on US, on UK? Flexible working time. Are we having any flexible working times? I'm not talking about any kind of rules, regulations. Any judgment passed also will be useful for making the policy right in
Yes.
future.
Yes.
You have to understand about any judgment have been passed with related to this kind of things. So strengthen that pillar. You can able to do wonders as an individual if you have been focusing in this aspect in next 3 to 4 years. Next thing is, as a professional person, if I want to have a look on this aspect, how well it's going to be useful for my profession.
Yes.
Always is a very, very important aspect. I will always tell them, first, as a intermediate management person, you will be moving the ladder to the top management. Top management, your job is to analyze the ESG data.
Analysis.
For analyzing the ESG, okay, even you can able to forget about ESG also. You may be in a position to give your team a strategic direction, right? Strategic direction. As a top management person, I have to give my team a strategic direction based on the current circumstance. For giving that strategic direction, ESG reporting is required. At least your competitor ESG reporting is required.
Yes. Okay.
At least a competitor ESG reporting is required to understand the report, to analyze the different aspect. You have to understand the main insights about this ESG.
So I see the different perspective. I see if anybody having 2 decades of experience, like 20-23 years of experience in any field, as you said, HR or environment or whatever, if they showcase their expertise, if they showcase their expertise in developing the ESG reporting and policy, then definitely that also will give a very great impact as a personal person and also to the organization. So all the expertise needs to be showcased in terms of ESG.
ESG.
Yes. So instead of distracting here and there, where I'm strong at, I need to focus and I have to connect with the ESG. So that will be the right.
Yes, that's a very simple aspect, because I can able to add one more point in this aspect. Why we are talking about ESG, people are thinking ESG is nothing but we are going to measure the CO2, okay, carbon emissions.
Actually, initially it was different. ESG means another form of environment.
Environment.
15,000. Why ESG? Okay. Yes. Yeah, please.
Okay, the carbon measuring systems. No, my dear friend. Okay, it is a part. It's a part in this. Okay, in this carbon emission, measuring the carbon emission itself, we are having different aspects: scope 1, scope 2, scope 3. Scope 1, in my organization, for making my output, okay, what are the energies I've been using? Based on that, how much carbon I've been emitting. Okay, greenhouses I've been emitting on scope 1. Scope 2, what are for making my business, doing my business, what are the things I've been purchasing from outside? Electricity, if you are going to purchase ST, all will comes under scope 2. If you are not going to measure scope 1 and scope 2 itself, how it is possible to measure your scope 3? For top management, I'm asking you. I've been told that for top management, how this ESG will be more important. This aspect only. Scope 3, on behalf of myself, the supply chain, how much carbon have been emitted. Tomorrow, a investor will come and ask that, what is your carbon emission? Give me your net carbon emission. As India is telling about 2070, each organization, top management has to understand on which year we are going to be carbon neutral.
Mhm.
I can't tell that, till 2070 I will wait. No one will, invest on us.
Yes.
If you are telling 2050, what is the plan for that? As an investor, again I will ask, what is your carbon emission on 2023? What is the carbon emission on 2024? Compare that. It's a very, very interesting aspect. As I told you, again, I can able to give you a very good caution that don't think that ESG is going to be yet another ISO. No, not at all.
Yes. That from initial you made it very clear, and that is the reality also. That is not another certification. So it is the way of running an industry with risk free. So that is the point. So very good. A lot of areas you have pointed out. I know it's a very long time we need to discuss about. And I'd like to add one more question. Where to start? See, if I'm getting pressure from my parent company from German or US, then definitely I'm going to follow the procedure. But in case I don't have any compulsion as of now, there is no mandatory rules stating that I have to follow the ESG. So where I should start, or what is the roadmap? Maybe if you can narrate in a short time, then that will be fine. So as an industry, as a expertise, as a professional, where I have to, what should be my first step into ESG? Apart from watching videos and other thing, what is the real step I should take?
Okay, very good. I can able to take this question in two aspects. First, if there is a pressure from the top management, how to react with that? If it's not going to be the pressure, how I can able to react? First, if your top management is telling to go for the ESG, because it's happening in the industry. So I just want to share this aspect. Their OEM would have been giving some 300 questions, 300 set of questions in various pillars. Once getting that question, we have been exposed to that questions. We are preparing all the answers. Information security policy. Yes, we will create a policy. Upload. That's not work out. It's not going to work out. Because policies, how the policies is deployed, what is the benefit out of it? Next question they are asking. What is the outcome of the policy? Again, we are developing it. For filling that 300 questions, averagely, 1.5 months to 2 months time they are taking. But at the end of the day, what is the use of it? We may pass that survey or the assessment from our client. But once you have been passed that, assessment, the client perspective is going to be little bit higher on the next year assessment, right? This year assessment have been, it may be done on the online basis. Next year, they may come and ask for the documents. How we will do that? We prepared also. You can able to prepare that also. But the ESG culture, again, I'm telling you, where we always tell it as a kind of ESG umbrella. That ESG umbrella has to be felt once a person have been entered your organization. It cannot be done overnight. It cannot be done at all. So if already you are going to follow, already you are going to submit EHR, this kind of ESG reporting framework, understand the framework first. Again, I'm telling you, again, I can able to tell you, there are different types of frameworks that are available. Different types of framework is available. You have to understand which framework I have to follow. Before following a particular framework, we have to be more clear in the basics aspects. Basic aspect. How to be more clear? I can able to tell about a kind of associate learning. Very easiest way. You will be having ISO 14,000, 9,000, 45,000, 26,000, 13485, 27,001. Okay, so understand how to associate this requirement with the existing system.
Okay.
Existing, there is one system.
Yes.
ISO 27001, Information Security Management System. How, in a ethical aspect, I can able to connect this with my system, with the system which already exists.
Yes.
At least you can able to have associate learning. Why they are asking this question here? Slowly you can able to improve. You can able to add a checklist there itself, ISO 27001 itself. So every year once there will be a surveillance, recertification or certification audit. So it will be put under the action. At least you can able to measure in what way you are moving on. While they are asking this question as a ESG framework, reporting framework, then you can always ensure that you are not filling the question on that particular time. Already you are preparing for that and you are just filling the reflections what you have been.
It's like a reporting. It's not the real work, as you said. So from the certification, now the people are focusing on reporting. That is also not enough. You should move to a culture.
Culture. Okay, it is for the peoples who are having a real demand, who are not having a real demand. Okay, my dear friends, don't think this is a kind of a rocket science, no. Okay, don't think it's a kind of a rocket science, no. Make sure that how to prepare ourselves. Prepare in such a way that, as I told you, from which domain I have been strong, E, S or H. Take that. Okay, take that. Then go in deep. Be strong in one first. You have to understand. Then, as I told you earlier, you have to correlate with the existing system which already available. Okay, as a cautionary statement to all the participant, industry participant who have been watching this program, I will tell you that don't create any documents for ESG first. Already there are n number of documents we are preparing and we are following, right? Why yet another document to be prepared? First, make sure that how you can able to fit in. Okay, how you are going to fit in with the existing system. If it is not required, then you can able to add values to that.
In fact, long back when I attend one sales training, that quote is coming to my mind. If you don't have your own system, you can't fit into any other system. So as a person, I should have my own discipline. Then only I can collaborate and I can coordinate with other person. Yes, as you said, what is my present system? Am I adhered to the present system? Then after that, I can take next step towards the ESG. And as you well said, that is the reality too. Where I am strong, I should go very deep. That is the right mindset or right approach to learn EFT. Okay, so otherwise it will be a surface kind of thing. Then personal also will not get benefited, and to the
Yes.
organization also will not get the taste of the fruit.
Because it is too early. Okay, people's are the commercial aspect of ESG program is very high. Even 2 lakhs, 2 point lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs aspect is there. My intention is if you are going to invest this money, what is going to be the return on investment? As an entrepreneur, always I will see what is the return on investment, not on money. Okay, money is one aspect. What way is going to be useful for you? Are you ready for taking that flavor now?
Yes.
This much of flavor, whether you are ready to accept in your mind and put in your real life and see the results. If not, kindly no, don't do that. And also make sure that you are strengthening your part first.
Already I have some ISO. I'm planning to go for ESG. How I can integrate the existing ISO system so with the ESG, Satya. So can you share some points?
Okay. So to make it very practical experience in environmental domain, I've been given you 7 important the criterions which have been assessed in all the frameworks, starting from waste management, how you are going to frame your the carbon management, the chemical material management, air pollutant management, chemical material management, and environmental impact management. These are the 7 criterions which will be assessed in most of the ESG framework. If you are going to link with this ISO, I can able to show you for waste management, always you can able to use your ISO 14001:2015 aspect and impact. For energy management, always you can able to use your 50001:2018. What is the energy management which I've been following right now? For same chemical material management, ISO 14:2015 can be used. Next, for the establishment of environmental, you can able to use ISO 14004, which is more important. Guidelines how to implement this. It is a supporting system of ISO 14001, how to use this. Next, for air pollutants, we are having ISO of 14064. Next, our environmental impact, you can able to use 14031 ISO standard, which has been already available, with us to move further.
Thank you very much, Dr. Satyanarayanan, for your valuable time. And as we discussed earlier, and also you mentioned in our conversation, you said the ESG investment is huge, and not only for the industry, for okay, as a professional, my investment also it is very huge. So how we can help the professional to learn about ESG and to implement easily in their industries? And what are the way? And as we discussed, we are actually having some plan to okay and create some training courses. And can you share some idea about it?
Okay, first of all, I like to thank HSC for this wonderful series of programs which they have been doing to create an impact among the industry peoples. And also, I feel that this is one of the very unique things which the HSC have been doing on. And also, on this occasion, I like to thank our INVIT top management who have been given this wonderful opportunity, because we can't be able to see this kind of culture earlier on. People from the same business can't be able to collaborate. Now the things have been entirely changed. The collaborations, creativity, always can able to excel the things. So with this aspect, I feel very happy for this kind of initiative, and also my personal request, this kind of things has to be keep on continuing for the betterment of the industries and betterment of the society and betterment of the personal life also. So coming to the next question of this aspect, as we discussed, as 2 firms, the top management have been discussed of this aspect, how to make this as a continuous process and create a lot of impact among the industry professionals. Yes, as we planned that we are going to launch a program, a 2 days online program, first phase, to ensure that create a awareness and also to create what is this ESG is. Without any kind of fear, they can able to understand about various concepts. After that, we are going to have a 1 week program with associated with HSC and INVIT in such a way that the serious players, we can able to make them as a residential course. 1 week we can able to make sure giving lot of flavors to the ESG. So in turn, their professional competency will be improved. Next thing, whenever they are going to prepare for this kind of ESG system, it always will be more efficient and effective. As a closing note, the quality within you always define you. So make sure that we are working towards the excellence among the quality. Quality is an endless process. Towards that, we have been improving ourselves. And also to all the participants, happy safety month. Make sure that we have been enhancing the quality towards the safety of our environment, which we have been working, because it's our responsibility to make sure that our workplace enhancement, I'm not talking about accident free, no. That word have been already, we have been eradicated all these things. We always talk care about, we can able to feel about this, the excellence of workplace. This is our motive. Once again, my best wishes to HSC to cross various milestones and create a lot of interesting and innovative topics in the market to feed all the educational sectors and institutions in various aspects. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Satyanarayanan, and I thank INVIT management also. Thank for the participant for your time to watch this conversation. So definitely in the next, and we'll come up with another expert with another interesting topic. Thank you very much.
உடல் நலம், பாதுகாப்பு, உணர்வு நலம். ஹெல்த், சேஃப்டி, எமோஷன்.